So thank you for taking your time with me. Could you please introduce yourself and tell me about your current roles, please?
So thank you for having me first of all. And so my name is Amir Ansari, and I've been working in hospitality for 12 months as a co-founder, and I've learned a lot through my experiences. And so that's it for my introduction. So I'm sweet.
All right. So what inspired you to pursue career in hospitality operations?
So basically, it's since I started working in kitchen. So as I got introduced to the kitchen, I got more keen into learning stuff into it, and slowly I got into a manager role, and it gave me more idea about how a kitchen is worked and all that. So that intrigued me, and that made me pursue my own business or my own hospitality things basically. So
Alright,
that's how I ended up doing it.
That's nice. So could you please describe your career journey from top to bottom, please?
So basically, when first I joined, I was a KP. That is basically just washing the dishes, right? But I did not give up there. I knew that was just the starting point. From there, I went to the kitchen prep. From prep, I again jumped to the chef. From chef, I jumped to the manager, and I handled about 20 to 30 people by myself. And that made clear idea about where I'm going, and this all is basically my career things.
That's a really struggle, isn't it?
It was, but again, it was all fun part of the journey basically. I learned a lot of things. I had to stress a lot of times, but again, it was all worth it.
So Mr. Amir, what is your daily responsibility?
So when a person thinks about a kitchen, they just see operation and service, but that's not it. There's a lot of stuff behind. Like in a kitchen, you are more stressed than any corporate job, because basically you're handling people, you're handling customers, you're handling drivers, you're handling your owners as well as a manager. So there's a lot of things going on. So with the stress level and you're able to handle that, that is very big thing for me, and that made me more confident, more grown into my career path basically.
So what are the skills that are most important being a manager?
So there's a lot of skills you need to be a manager, right? And again, as you become a manager, you learn that through the process. So first thing is leadership. You are handling a lot of people, so you need a leadership skill so that people follow you. You are leading a team, yeah? And then communication, as you are leading the team, communication is needed as well. And time management, and again, people management, and all this basically.
So Mr. Amir, there are lots of going on nowadays. What are the challenges that you face in our hospitality industry right now?
So biggest challenge is basically to be able to keep a skilled worker into the shop, because as inflation's going on and basically everything going up, we are not able to give them the salary threshold as they deserve with their skill sets, which makes them to leave eventually, because they understand that their skills are more far greater than what they're getting paid. So that is the toughest part of management basically. So once you find a skilled work that best matches your operation, you gotta keep them. So it just comes along the way how you manage, again, leadership, communication. This is where it all comes, and you just gotta communicate to them what's going on, and you just gotta make them valuable in the company, and they stay.
So Mr. Amir, let's talk about the guest. How do you handle the guest complaint, like from morning to evening?
So the way I see it, for me, it's easy, because I have trained with this, and whenever a guest complain, first of all, you always listen to them, what they're saying. You never backfire to them saying like, oh, this is not our fault, this and that. You always listen to them, what they've said, and you empathize with them, and then basically you give some you apologize for whatever the inconvenience was caused, and basically you just try and get through them and support them, and basically give them some sort of freebie or something, and pretty much they are happy at the end, because you listen to them, and you was not like, oh, that's not our fault or this and that. That makes them more valued as a customer, and they feel, oh, okay, this was the one mistake, I can just ignore that and then come back again. That's how it's handled.
That's the best way. So, what advice would you give like students like me to become a manager or a hotel operations manager?
So best thing, practical experiences. So wherever you go, like if you want to be a manager, definitely go to a hotel, start working from the ground level, gain the experiences. Again, you never get stuck into the same position. You listen, you learn. That's what you do. Whenever you're in a new place, you always observe and learn, and you try and communicate with the people and understand what they are doing, how they're operating, and everything. That gives you more broad and practical knowledge, and that's the best way to learn. And that's my advice.
Nowadays, how is technology changing the hotel operation?
So first of all, I'm gonna mention this is 2026, era of AI, right? Technology is advancing in its fastest pace, and basically everything's upgrading with it. So operation of hotels, basically any softwares, any POS systems, any tracking system in a hotel, or basically customer management system, right? Everything can be automated, everything can be linked to AI and basically technology in broad sense, right? And that can basically reduce your staff cost, get more customer satisfaction, and also run the operation very smoothly. So these are all the things that technology helps in the hotel operation basically.
So, for the students like me and others, what are the qualities do you see in a student to be in a hospitality industry or in a placement, right?
So first thing, yeah, there are a lot of people who are good in cutting, cooking, and all that, yeah. But in a hotel operation or in any basically food industry, that is a bonus, but that is not everything. Because for a student, new member, the first skill set is basically willingness to learn and being proactive, being questioning about what's going on, what's that. It just needs to be seen, like they are actually want to learn. Once you see that in them, it doesn't matter if they don't have experience or they do the job really bad, but that says that they can learn, they can grow. So you train them, and that's the basically they are gonna be so good for your business or your hotel operation because they have learned from you from ground zero, and they are gonna outperform any experienced person. That's how I see it.
What is the piece of advice would you give me or someone as becoming as a hotel operation manager?
Again, best piece of advice: just keep learning, be proactive. Yeah, always look after what other person's doing. Always keep learning. Always put your eyes into learning. That's how I see it. You learn, you grow, and with that, you become a better person. So that's my piece of advice.
So that's my question.